In the heart of the Clackamas Chinook tribe's ancestral lands, near the bustling city of Oregon, there lived a mischievous and resourceful spirit named Coyote. Coyote was known for his cunning and his ability to solve problems with a twinkle in his eye. One day, he came to a place near Oregon City and found the people there very hungry. The river was full of
Jew. He was a giant of immense strength and magical abilities, deeply connected to the land and its once upon a time, in the heart of
came to a place near Oregon City and found the people there very hungry. The river was full of no way to spear them in the deep water. Moved by their plight, Coyote decided to build a big waterfall so that the salmon would come to the surface for spearing. He began his journey, determined to find the perfect spot. First, he tried at the mouth of Pudding River, but it was no good, and all he made was a gravel bar there. Undeterred, he went on down the river to Rock Island, and it was better. But after making the rapids there, he gave up again and went further down still. Finally, where the Willamette Falls are now, he found just the right place. With a wave of his paw and a flick of his tail, he made the falls high and wide. All the Indians came and began to fish, their faces filled with joy and relief. But Coyote wasn't done yet. He made a magic fish trap near the falls, a trap that would speak when it was full. "No, Sepsk," it would cry out, signaling that the salmon were ready to be caught. Because he was pretty hungry, Coyote decided to try it first himself. He set the trap by the falls, then ran back up the shore to prepare to make a cooking fire. But he had only begun when the trap called out, "No, Sepsk." He hurried back. Indeed, the trap was full of salmon. Running back with them, he started his fire again. But again, the fish trap cried, "No Sepsk, no Sepsk." It happened again and again, each time the trap filled with salmon. Coyote laughed with delight, his belly full and his heart content. Ever since that time, long ago, different kinds of salmon have come to the Squamish waters, to the sea, into the straits, and into the streams. And in the days of old, before the coming of the white people, the Indians were always very careful to throw the bones of the salmon back into the water, ensuring the cycle of life continued. Coyote's efforts had not only brought food to the hungry people, but had also created a natural wonder that would be cherished for generations to come. The legend of Coyote building Willamette Falls and the magic fish trap remains a testament to the ingenuity and kindness of this beloved spirit, a reminder of the deep connection between the land, the people, and the creatures that inhabit it. Salmon, but they had
in the lush, verdant heart of the northeastern woodlands, where the Delaware River flows like a lifeblood through the land, there lived a people known as the Lenape. Their name, Lenape, translates to men of men, or original people, a testament to their ancient roots and deep connection to the earth. For over 10,000 years, the Lenape thrived in their ancestral lands, which spanned from present-day New Jersey, Delaware, southern New York, and eastern Pennsylvania. The Lenape's ancient homeland, the Lenape, were not a single, monolithic tribe, but a confederation of closely related bands, each with its own distinct dialect and traditions. The Munsee, Unami, and Unalaktigo were the three main clans, each inhabiting different regions of the vast homeland. The Munsee, or people of the Stony Country, lived in the northern areas, while the Unami, or people downriver, and the Unalaktigo, or people who live near the ocean, inhabited the central and southern regions. A culture of harmony and diplomacy, the Lenape were known for their peace-loving nature and exceptional diplomatic skills. They were often called upon to mediate disputes between neighboring tribes and were admired by European colonists for their hospitality. Their villages, built with dome-like dwellings made of tree bark, were self-sufficient and sustainable, with a diet rich in wild game, fish, and cultivated crops like corn, beans, and squash. The impact of European contact. The arrival of Europeans marked a significant turning point in the history of the Lenape. The first recorded contact was with Giovanni da Verrazzano in 1524, followed by Henry Hudson in 1609. These encounters brought both trade and turmoil. The Lenape were initially open to trade, exchanging goods like beaver fur for European commodities. However, the Dutch eventually forced many Lenape out of their lands, leading to a series of displacements and migrations. The Revolutionary era. During the American Revolution, the Lenape found themselves caught in the crossfire. In 1778, the United States government signed its first treaty with the Lenape, promising them statehood if they supported the American cause. This promise was never fulfilled, and many Lenape were killed or displaced as European settlers continued to encroach upon their lands. Some Lenape managed to remain in their homeland, but they lived in constant fear and were forced to adapt to the dominant culture. The legacy of the Lenape. Despite the hardships they faced, the Lenape continued to preserve their culture and traditions. Many embraced Christianity, but they never forgot their ancient ways. Through various tribal congregations, they maintained the cultural heritage and ties with related communities. Today, the Lenape people can be found in Oklahoma, Wisconsin, and Ontario, Canada, where they continue to honor their ancestors' legacy. The story of the Lenape is one of resilience and perseverance, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who have lived in harmony with the land for millennia. Their history is a rich tapestry of traditions, struggles, and triumphs, a reminder of the profound impact of European colonization on indigenous peoples and the importance